Hello? Set. Set. I'm set. Yeah. So, yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. You are welcome to 68th edition of Investdata Trading Live Academy with Ambrose. Yes, today I want to look at the global market before we come down to our market here. But as we speak now, I've always emphasized that in this market, that you should always use your surplus and and take away emotion in your decision. As we speak, that the global market is open up is set to open up. Let me use the language. Set to open up higher as all eyes are on U.S. GDP revision and jobless claim that are due today. These figures are what they are looking also. They are looking at also to see the purchasing manager index for the month of May. These are what is trying to at the same time. This is what trying to market is set to move on the higher side, as I've said earlier, and also as stagflation hit the market, and some of the companies in the US market are saying that they are not ready to pass this high cost to the consumers or their customers, especially Apple. It's one of the companies that said they are not ready to pass this cost to them. That means you can see how it's going to play around the market, globally. And also in Europe, market are mixed there. Some index are looking up while some are looking down. But don't forget that the oil price continue to oscillate. As we speak now, oil price is trading around 114.7 dollar per barrel at this hour. It tells you that oil price will continue to take the pace of the market. Don't forget that this is the major factor that is driving inflation globally as we speak. Now, on that note, the market in that environment now is still set to open in up direction, while some already have opened up, and while some are still looking down marginally. It tells you that this trend we have seen in global market will also reflect in our market. You saw what happened yesterday. Our market was down at midday, but before we just finished our class, after finishing our class, we saw the market rebounded powerfully there yesterday on the buying interest in Airtel Africa as a result of what they are dividend ahead, and at the same time their first quarter result that we're expecting also in the market. For that, you can see that this sector, I always say that there are some sectors out as safe haven. I said always target those companies that have what that are in strong group, and also sectors that have what capacity to defend. Why are they defending? Because their return or the earnings in that side are more than what the fixed income yield will look like, despite the recent hike that we saw from 11.50 to 13 in terms of MPR. There are some sectors that in the market. That's why if you listen to me yesterday, I said you should not panic. There are some industries, sectors, and some stocks, individual stocks that are going to outperform the fixed income yield, and see. We expect that this fund that are just leaving the market or that just left the market, let me language, are still coming back. Already this morning, we're seeing that the market is opening up powerfully. For me, it's a good one for our market now. It's a strong one. The market is looking up seriously this morning, and I see also that at the end of the day, we'll smile to the bank. That is the good thing there. But as usual, I want to look at some of the indicators that we want to use to when you are looking at the market. These indicators are very, very important at any given time because they guide us to know exactly what to do with the market. And as I said, we're going to look at the what we call a price action. Price action is very, very important when it comes to what using a technical analysis. Why I said so that is very important because it gives you an insight what is happening, what the psychology in the market at that particular time. Today, I'm looking at price action. Let's price action because let price action show you what to do in any market cycle. That's what I target or direction. As a as a trader or investor, following and trading price action simply means that the market tells you what to do and not the other way around. In any market condition, price action is always right, as it does not what no it does not welcome any guess or any opinion of you. It is what the market is what is doing that it will let you know. You don't want your opinion, don't whether you are biased. It is what is, and that is why in 80 days you can see that when we're using 1 hour chart, that 1 hour chart is telling us what is happening in that candlestick, is telling us the behavior or the pattern or the psychology of investor in that particular period as you are looking at it. It tells you that these are the things that you also look at in the market whenever you are in the market. We also have a weekly chart, we have a what we call a monthly chart, we have a day chart. These are what you look at when you are using your price action. Price action is actually tell you what is happening in the market. The bear market always, as I say, bear markets always behave differently from what from the bull market. I ask yourself why. In a down market or in a bear market, we see more sharp rallies in between, and these rallies at times last for 1 to 2 days or 3 days, but also at times to a few weeks before it vanishes from the market. And these rallies occur when there is what when the trend in the market is what irresistible, and at times many investors that are fearful are what are trapped in this kind of trend, and that's why at any time I always tell you that you need to be what to be informed about the market. Don't trade the market with that fearful mentality. Don't be so fearful in the market, but rather be positioned with what with knowledge, with insight, and with having to trade your word, to trade your plans. Once you are doing that, the market will not push you up and down because why you understand the market, what you are trading. Yet, and when we are using price action, there's a simple way to do what we call top to bottom analysis. And this top to bottom analysis is what makes you know a smart investor because you look at or trader look at what is happening in different time frame, and at the same time different charts to give you full information. If you are doing what we call a top to bottom analysis, technically not a fundamental at this time, we want to look at what is happening on the chart for a month. We want to look at what is happening chart for a month. From that month chart, you get information about what is. For example, now if you look at this chart now, you can quickly come here and say let's change this into a monthly chart. Look at 1 month chart now. You can see the chart what is giving us month chart. The good thing is that you have seen a 1 month chart like this. Then the next one you want to look at what has happened in this market for what for a week. If you look at this 1 month chart now, you can see this what we call a candlestick or index action or price action. This is what they call a price action, but this one is index because this is the market NGS index. You can see the performance for a month now. From here, you can see different top and what and bottom. But what matters here now, you want to look at what is the underlying. You want to look at where is the strong bottom line, what we call a support level, or you can call it the double bottom. But look at where is the strong support level here. You can see here around, and this around what here. This should be around because the date is not showing. But this here is the double. Look at here. You can see here. Here. You can see that whenever the market comes to this level, you can see whenever I come to this level, you always find what an up trend, a reversal up. You can see this is a clear chart for a monthly chart. Then the next thing, if you are doing what I said, you are doing a top to bottom analysis using a candlestick. Then after you have seen this one, you now quickly look at what is happening on a weekly chart because it is very very important. That's why I'm looking at this strategy so you can also understand how to go to one week chart. Look at what is happening in 1 week chart. This 1 week chart was seen. You can see that the market is also trending up. And when it is a week chart like this, you can equally do or you can draw your trend lines in all this to show you a pattern. As to speak now, if you draw trend line from here, if you draw the trend line from here, you can see this is an uptrend line. You can equally come here, this is an uptrend line. Okay, leave it here. You can come here. You can now come again and take another. You can also take it from here. All through this, going, fine. You can see, you can equally make it as high as this so that you can see this an uptrend on a weekly trend. You can also see when we are doing at the monthly. Let me quickly write so that the market is also on an uptrend on the monthly chart. Yeah, let's quickly look at that. You know what I'm saying. You can see it here. You can see the chart. If you draw from here, this day the market is on uptrend already on the monthly chart. Then we have seen the weekly chart. The weekly chart. We have seen the weekly chart. Yes, this is the weekly chart now. Then the next one that is very important that you want to look at what we call the day chart. Because we are doing what we call top to bottom, you are starting from 1 month to weekly to a day. Then you can now look at the final one, which is the 1 hour chart, and that 1 hour chart is mainly for those that are doing short term and those that are doing live trading in the market. You can do 15 minutes, but now you have seen this for what, for a week, and you can see that the market is still trending up. We have seen a kind of a candlestick here that tells us that market is resisting decline even when there is a kind of increase in rate. Market on the weekly chart is resisting what, decline. But we need to look at the formation here. Look at the candle last week candle formation and this week the date what is forming. You can see this for a week, but market is still strong until what, on a weekly chart. Then you pick one, you come and do your daily chart here. This is how to do your bottom line analysis, bottom to door analysis technically. You can also see what is happening on a daily chart. You can see the market is still on what, strong. You can see the trend line is still up. Yes, you can see here, coming to look at the candlestick, which I tell you that price action is very, very important. You can look at the price of the market is also trending up, trying to break out already. As we speak now, market is already trading above 53 points now already as we speak now. You can see it here, close to it already. The breakout is by the way now. It's nearby now. For me, it's a good one for the market. Then you can now zero it down to the 1 hour chart. You can do 1 hour. You can see 1 hour chart now. You can see how 1 hour chart the market is also strongly on a recovery now. Market that pull back here, you can see I've not added our T line. I'm just giving you candlestick here so that you understand what I'm doing. And if you draw your line here on the 1 hour chart here down, you draw here, you can see that market is also telling you something that you should also notice. This is how to use how to trade the using a bottom top to bottom line analysis when we are looking at the market using a price action, because candlestick is very, very important. Now, after we have seen this, we are going back to a day chart. Look at a day chart now, or look at this a day chart. Look at this chart now. We want to draw. Let me quickly remove this chart. Let me quickly remove this. Okay, this is a day chart now. Then we want to look at this day chart. Drawing a trend line when you are doing analysis is very, very important. You can see that here, if you draw this trend line here, this is the top here. For the closest high here is here. But I tell you, there is difference between, you say, new high and the top. Top, you can see this top here, the top here. This is the high. It touched it there around the 53,700 something, but it didn't stay there. It came down to close lower, and that is the high what I see. But that is not the top. The top is here. These two candlesticks you are seeing now. If you take from here, you draw a line, a trend line down here. But drawing line is very important. You draw a line here, down here, here. Fine, drop it there. Then you come back again, you keep here. You can see if you want to draw another one, you want to connect another one, you can do it from here, from this point here, or come to here, because this one didn't settle there, and draw one here up here. I can see this almost what we call symmetrical word triangle. You can see here is becoming tight. That means if the market break up here down, you can equally also, as you have drawn this line here, this triangle here, this what we call for me, this also symmetrical triangle that they kind of used for continuation chart pattern or continuation up, down or down. Either you break out up or down. But you can see where the market is now. Market is set to break out. That means uptrend is likely to continue after the rebound we saw yesterday. You can see how to use this bottom, top to bottom analysis technically. But the most important thing here is that when you are using the monthly and the weekly chart, at any given time to find out, you must also look at the ups and downs within this period. But what matters is that you find a base. You can see this base now, but market, try to to pull back. It resisted decline yesterday. It touched as low at this point, but it came up when it closed with almost 1.24%. This morning we are seeing market even breaking out already. Market is, we can see what we draw now. Market are broken out. That means market has really powerfully moved up this hour. Market has crossed also the 53,000 again. And you can see the market is going up again. You can see this line, just like what we can see. That's why a large market is very important and very good to trade. As we draw the line now, you can see it's broken out. Market is powerfully strong. Market is coming to form another top here. You can see here. That is almost a triple top here. any breakout here will usher another new trend. I can see that the way the market is going, market is really coming up powerfully. I will tell you, and I will tell you that at the same time, since we have known how to use the top to bottom analysis now, I will tell you that the market, as we speak, want to look at the state of the market right now as we are discussing, so that you can know exactly what is happening in the market at this hour. Yes, the first bank result came to the market. We will discuss that tomorrow. I have it here, no, but because of our time, let's discuss the earnings here. I have it here already, but let's look at the other information now. That's why I say let me teach you how to use this top to bottom analysis using the word price action. Price action is very important in any market cycle because the summary of investors' attitude, everything will be represented in the candle. Like we are just speaking now, you can see what is happening here. No, as our started, market is still up marginally, but now market has grown powerfully. You can see that it has broken the. I told you this what we call a symmetrical triangle that tells you either continuation or what, either continuation up or down. Will tell you that the line, the movement here is tightened. Either you break out or break up, and push you have to saw now that has broken out the top trend line up. For me, it's a good sign for the market. If market can sustain that momentum of yesterday as we speak at this hour. As we speak now, the addition to the market is really green as we speak. We're having about at this hour 18 gainers in the market and just 6 losers in the market. Market is trading about 50 53,150 137.71% number, sorry, point. While the point up is 546.38, but representing 1.02% at this hour. You can see that market is powerfully up now. As we speak, market is already above the index 53 index or for me it's a good one for our market. And I told you the top gainers were Jahis Bank, Honeywell, Livestock, Waco, and Guinness are the one leading. In terms of other 18s, among the 18s again are the gainers are GT Code, MTN, Access Bank, UBA, also Zenith Bank, and the FBN. These are the others. Well, there are more than but these are the ones I just picked to add to the top gainers. You know why the market is on this direction, and this we can see we're seeing more gainers, 18 gainers at this hour against 6 results. As market is reversing what we saw the 2 previous days as market react to what to the hit. I told you earlier that we should not allow the sell off to panic any of us because we see that even the rate won't impact much on the market because inflation is still on the uptick. As we said that as we're looking forward to see the month of May inflation, which is going to be around either 1780 or even 18%, then I see what I'm saying. But as we speak now, the first TGB of primary market portion is around the 6.45. I beg if I'm correct. That is the point now for as today. No, as yesterday, sorry, 6.49. No, that means we have about 1.75% in terms of uptick from the previous 4.74. No, that means they apart from the rate that we saw that the NPR was jack about almost 150 points. We are seeing that Treasury bill now, the long term Treasury bill, which is the 364 day, is up now by just 1.75% from 4.74% to 6.49%. For me, you can see that why the equity market, because there are some companies, their earnings and their yields are even more than this. It tells you that what we are seeing in the equity market will still continue, but don't allow the market rebounding to carry you away. Always use your stop loss, your trade your plans, and take away emotion when you are taking your investment decision. For me, the market is still very much in order. Like the top losers at this hour are Police Microfinance, followed by Police Microfinance. We have a Champion Bureau, we have a Fidelity, we have a UACN, also we have a Custodian Investment. These are the ones that are topping the losers chart at this hour. And don't forget about the volume. The volume are led by Access Corp and the Transcorp, followed by FBN and the UACN and the Mutual Benefit. These are the ones that are in terms of volume. Then our chart, we quickly look at what is happening. In this Japan that we are seeing volume and it's bouncing now. Look at what is happening in Japan. Look at also what is happening in WAPCO. WAPCO is rebounding this morning. We will see what our position. Then we can quickly chart livestock. The low price attraction. Look at what is happening in livestock. Then we quickly look at the life of Access Bank. We're seeing volume coming back and Transcorp. FBNB that don't release the FBN that don't release the full year results. We saw improvement in the result. I said that I don't want to discuss it before. We saw improvement in the result. We want to see because I from the analysis I see that there was a major kind of other income that came to the company radar year that really boosted the number. But when we come to that discussion tomorrow, I have it here. But because of our time, that tomorrow we look at the earnings of this company. But we want to see what is the technical implication of what is happening in FBN. Are they reacting to the number we've seen, the improvement we've seen, and that also we're going to look at. That's why we're looking at six company, their chart. We're looking at their His Bank. We're looking at Livestock. We're looking at WAPCO. We're looking at FBN Holding, and looking at Transcorp and the Access Corp. These are the ones we're looking at their chart now. For quick one, let me call my other indicators so that we can as usual in this class. Let's go and call up all our indicators for our analysis. This one is our MACD, money flow, and our T line. Our T line is very, very important to us when it comes to our analysis. Yes, you can see the market now. You can see for me the market is above the T line, and also they are broken out also the symmetrical triangle here is a good one for me that the market is up. I want to look at what is happening in other indicators. Are they in that direction? We are seeing a little turn here in MACD. MACD, you can see if you look at histogram now, it's getting shorter. You can see from the longer here, we can see the one yesterday. But money flow is still looking down, slightly up below the 50 points. But quickly, we want to look at the 1 hour chart for the market at this hour to see exactly. From 1 hour chart, I will tell you that the market is really good. 1 hour chart, the market is very strong. Good one. On a 1 hour chart, market is above the T line. Rose seriously, you can see here. For me, it's a good one. You can see a good big market candlestick here. You can see the recovery on 1 hour chart. For me, it's a good sign for our market. As I said, chart will tell you what is happening. You can see your MACD has confirmed a bullish situation for the general market, and money flow is looking up down from where it is around even as low as 15, 9, almost 18, 19, getting to 20. It's a good one for the market. For me, this is a good news for me. I would say yes, market is bouncing back strongly. I was thinking that market would be on the downtrend till Friday, and from next week, but I can see quick one that people are taking advantage of what for the pullback. Yes, bargain hunters in the market are really taking advantage of what we saw in terms of price pullback for that Monday, Tuesday. That can see. For me, it's a good one. Let's take action and know what to do, but don't be carried away. It's time for you to also to invest right. Like those I said yesterday. Look at the company that has what we call a commodity backed access or equity or a stock. These are where you should look at, and don't forget that once you are investing, always look at the market and let the market direction tell you what to do. It is very, very important also when you are doing your analysis. I'm happy that the market is coming to this. Let's quickly look at those individual stocks that we want to consider because of our time. I can see that the general market is bouncing back. I can see on the 1 hour chart is very, very strong. I love it. And a day chart we have seen also in that direction. Market has crossed 53 point again. Going to almost another 53 200 as we speak now. Market is around the 53 100 and 41 and 100 and 57 around that region. For me, it's a good one for the market. Good one, good one, good one. And quick in rebounding, I was still thinking that I think it was last Friday. But if this tempo is maintained today, tomorrow, till the end of the trade and start, that means I'll tell you, like I said earlier, that market pulling down on that rate, that not it doesn't mean that there's no opportunity in the market again. Those that are catching to those prices that touch their new kind of pullback seriously yesterday before the Ether close the market positive. This morning you can see both the market breadth is positive. We are seeing a position more on those stocks that has potential to even to move up to return, give you return above inflation. Which I know that many also fund managers in the market also want to balance their portfolio to know that they are in stocks that will help them to hedge against inflation. Because even with the increment in rate, the cost of things will also increase. the inflation will continue to go up because cost of fund has joined to what the cost of materials and electricity. That also push prices high. But for you to invest wisely, you must be in those commodity backed stocks that are able to work to hedge against what inflation. Yes, quick one. Want to look at the first here is the Jais. Let's look at Jais here. Jais is one of the first stocks we are looking at this hour. Jais, what's adding Jais Bank? Quick one. Look at the chart of Jais Bank and see what is happening there. For me, Jais Bank is trading on above the T line on one hour chart. T line is very important so I can see above the T line, and we're seeing that the MACD histogram is still coming up gradually. You can see the longer where, and why money flow is flat here on the 1 hour chart. For me, on a day chart, sorry, let's quickly go to the 1 hour chart. For 1 hour chart for this traders or investors is very MACD is becoming positive for 1 hour chart for Jais Bank, and it's still trading above the T line. I see the price above the T line. For me, it's a good one. Money flow is still up, above 80. Price fine for 1 hour chart for Jais Bank. I can see the stock is not doing badly in terms of technical patterns and the sentiment in the market, which is good for the company. Let's quickly look at the livestock feed. It's very, very important to look at this plot. I saw the price as low as 130, 140 yesterday. Let's see what is happening in livestock now. Livestock feed. See what is happening in livestock feed. Yeah, the stock is not. No, can see since here. So from here it has been on a downtrend below the T line. You can see it here on a 1 hour chart. But this hour you can see closer to T line on a green position, and MACD is already looking up. Money flow is looking up. 1 hour chart means there's a reversal in sentiment. You can see also the histogram here is coming up. For me, this is stock. The low price attraction. I think it's also you can see the technical is also becoming positive for the stock on a 1 hour chart. Look at the day chart for the stock because what on the day chart, yes, it's not looking good because it's still below the T line, but we're seeing the stock is going marginally. You can see it's still below the T line. That's why you can see green here, but below the T line. That somehow I will still wait to confirm when it breaks part here before you jump in if as a trader, so that part of your managing your risk, let it cross the T line before you jump in. And we're seeing a sign in the 1 hour chart that the stock is having a positive momentum now. That means what to see what happened today, tomorrow in the stock. For me, wait to confirm the breakout before you jump into the stock at this hour. Thanks for livestock. Then next one there is a WAPCO. Want to look at what is happening in WAPCO. WAPCO. Let's look at what is happening in WAPCO. It's very, very important. It's a stock that that push back seriously. It does few days, but let's see what is happening. WAPCO on the day chart is trading above the slightly above the T line. Yes, around 28.11 now. You can see it here. Let's look at other indicator. MACD is still not too attractive on the day chart. Money flow still above 50, above 70, still good, but looking down. But look at the 1 hour chart to confirm the state of this stock. But I see a great movement here, a movement in the stock for today. But seeing that MACD is becoming positive, not too positive because it's still under the what we call the